since California. Now the memories of us is all I have. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in this same sky, when I'm on the other side. Take me back to the life that we once knew, when the walls weren't closing in like they are now. Cause it's been too many years since California. I wish I could get there, I don't know how. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while.
Hello and welcome to a random video. How is everybody doing out there today? I am RandomMinds, and along with other members of BeamMP events team, as well as many others on the BeamMP staff, we are happy to bring you the next week in the I can't get anything right today. In the BeSports Banger series. This is actually the extension of last week. This is part 2 of this week, and we are here on the dirt oval in the derby track. And we're going to be doing some banger races, some derby races. The update, I had to do a little bit of code for the update, but mostly everything seemed to go fine. It doesn't look like we're going to be held up by it at all. I see people are already on the server getting ready to get going, which is awesome. If you are watching the stream, make sure you come over to the stage so you can hear me without delay and without me having the stream muted, which was the problem. You know, we had to restart because I was talking to the stage and I forgot to unmute it on the stream. And so there's your first bingo square for the night. But before we get to all of that, let's see who we have here on the stream. It's Anthony first, Mr. Awesome second, Cats of America third, Silks is here. Hello, everyone. Let's see, scrolling down, the Curious Charrier. Scrolling. I already called them out. I called you out. Just a few people. And C's is here. And Orange is here. And El Shaban is here. I'm going to mispronounce everybody's name. Barcotics, Derp, C's TV, Mr. Awesome. More scrolling. And I think that's all that we have there. So the question that just got posed in Twitch chat or YouTube chat, one of the two, was, can I join tonight since you won't be on Saturday? Well, remember, I can't move your points back and forth, and if you're generally running the Saturday races, I ask that you please leave the Thursday spots open. Thursday, we have it limited to 7 people per split to give those people whose PCs might struggle a little, have a good experience as well. Saturday is splits of 15, so we can pile it on there, but we'd like to keep spots open for the people that need it here, so everyone can have fun, and everyone can have a decent experience with FPS and all the things. And let me look here on the stage now. If you want to hear my voice without the delay, which I highly recommend, I recommend you coming over to the stage. That's the BeamMP stage. We're only going to be on one stage. We're not switching stages back and forth like we started to do at the beginning. We're getting this whole process refined. And Crash Overdrive has raided with a party of 16 on the stream. All right, let's go. And Echelon also followed. Let's go. Thank you. But here we have on the stage, we have Mezaturi, Cat of America, President, it truncates these names. I can't see them all. It's very annoying. Elite Llama, the Mayo Deli, the Gosh LS, Mikey, Delta, the Curious Charrier, I think that is, Matty Maximus, Fly Roxty, FJ, okay, I'm gonna call you Rox. Florida Man. We have the Florida Man here. Oh, no. And F-Man, Tank Boy, Rufus, Thomas, the probably maybe Tank Engine. I don't know. Galaxy Man now following on Twitch. Thank you. And Fisher Boy and Mad. Well, okay, there was another person in here, but they just left. So there you go. Like I said, I am currently streaming my stream over to Discord as well, but that does suck up like a gajillion CPU cycles. So after this intro and after we get going, my voice will still be here, but I'll bring the video down so that we can all, so I can have good enough FPS to be able to control these things. And I want to give a special shout out and thank you to C's TV and Mr. Awesome because they are co-managing server 2 with Derp to act as a backup because Derp won't be here on Saturday to help me out. It's their birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Derp. Their birthday was actually last week, but they're celebrating it this weekend from what I'm told. So happy birthday, Derp. I already sang the birthday song. I don't want to do it again. Nobody needs to be cruelly hit with that. And let's see who we have here on server 1 already. We have Rocks, FJ Rocks, Ms. Turi, Blaze15, Curious Charrier, Mikey Boy, Delta Drifts. Sing it? You really want me to sing it? Alright, this is for Derp. Happy birthday, oh happy birthday. Sin and sorrow in the air, people dying everywhere. Oh happy birthday. Oh happy birthday. So there we go. So never mind, don't sing anymore. See, I told you didn't want to be cursed with that twice. I already did it once. Let me just go over here and see. Let's see, looking back in. You're in. Permissions issues fixed. All right. Turns out capitalization matters when you're doing security permissions. All right, so we're back. So we're going to start qualifying here soon. So if everybody go ahead and join either server 1 or server 2. The IP addresses are in the news item and probably on the stage right now. Either Derp or Mr. Awesome or C's. Somebody is more than likely putting that into the chat in on the stage. I'm trying to get to my... Why can't I see... So for some reason, I can't see the chat screen. I don't know why. That's really weird. The chat bubble is not showing up. All right, so I can't see the Discord chat bubble. So if somebody's asking me a question in there, if one of the mods could forward it to me, that would be great. But go ahead and join. Oh no, I'm looking in the wrong thing. I'm looking in the wrong thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cats of America. Well, I hope well, I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry that has happened. I'm not on the Discord stage. That's why I couldn't see the speech bubble. All right. So what I was trying to say, and Kat, I'll talk to you off stream. In any event, right. So we're going to start qualifying here in a few minutes. We'd like to let a few people get in. We currently have, well, server 1 is full. I see that we have 7 racers already, so because there's 8 people total. There's 7 people on server 1. So we're going to do qualifying like we've done last week. We're going to do it on a first-come, first-served basis. We'll do as many splits as we need. And then we'll be able to... we'll do as many splits as we need, and then we'll be able to then know everybody's times and figure out what the splits are for the races. We will limit each race and each qualifying session to 7 drivers. Yeah, that is definitely a bummer, Cat. Like I'm sorry you've had to go through that. Do I feel back in good shape or not all the way yet? Well, not quite all the way. If you notice, I've been stumbling over my words a little bit, but you know, we're good enough to do this. We're good enough to do this. So the last person that just joined us, server 1, I believe, was Radbadad. So Radbad ad, if you could go over to server 2, unless server 2's full, and let me, so mods, if you could let me know in our, what do you call it, in our group chat, when server 2 gets filled up, and then what we'll do is we'll hold on that, and then we'll do qualifying, and then the next group of people that want to get in, then we'll clear the server out, and then we'll get a new batch of 7 people each. Where are the IPs? The IP addresses are in the BeamMP news item for this. So just go to the BeamMP news chat on the BeamMP Discord server, or news channel, I mean, and you'll see them in there. They are set to private, so we don't have people just dropping in the middle of things. Although I do have it so that you can't spawn a car or anything when we're in a race and stuff. So again, we're at 9, and now it looks like it's... so someone had left, so Radbad Dad, you're fine to be here, but Mad Maximus, if you could go over to server 2, they have 1 slot remaining over on server 2, so Maddie Maximus, if you could head on over to server 2... okay, Radbad Dad went over to server 2, so, or they at least left here. So, Maddie Maximus, don't go anywhere. You're here now. So, if you guys in the moderation team wants to let me know when server 2 is totally full, then we will load the race file and we will start these splits. We don't have to wait for a longer period like I do for my regular streams. We're just gonna, when people are here, we're gonna get it going. Oh, and I have a bunch of drink waters here. You guys are starting on me already. 3 drink waters and 3 code reds. Let me do that real quick. So I got the 3 waters in. However, I was just alerted that server 2 is full. Well, server 2 has 1 over, so the person who last joined server 2, if you just want to leave server 2, and we will get you into the next split. And in fact, we'll help you out. So Alex, just go ahead and kick them. Don't take anything personally, guys. We're just limiting it to 7 people. You'll be in the next split. So we'll do as many qualifying sessions as we need. All right, we're good. Okay. Well, we're going to start qualifying, guys. We're not waiting any longer. We're going to get this thing rolling. Oh, and if you notice, we have a new version of the tire wear mod. Derp Kiddeth has been really, really working hard on this. And it has ridiculous levels of detail in the tire wear mod. So tire wear mod and Slipstream are both on today. And Batustia. So I'm going to go ahead and kick Batustia. Nobody joined the servers anymore. We're going to get this thing started. We're going to keep it to 7. So if you haven't been able to get in or you have been kicked, just stick around. We're going to do 1 5-minute qualifying session. I'm loading it now, so if you guys on server 2 want to also load it, it's the Derby Dirt Oval. And okay, good. I did have it saved. Okay, so choose your vehicles, guys. When everybody is in your vehicles, I'll grid everybody up. And then we'll start the races on both servers. Or start the qualifying on both servers. Yeah, there are more than 3 surfaces now. Yes, it takes detailed readings from the outside of the tire all the way through to the inside of the tire. And on the very inside, it also keeps track of the core temperature of the tire. Wear is calculated, and heat is calculated to then determine the grip of the tire. Derp's done a ridiculous amount of work on this. So there, I did the drink waters. So let me say thank you for the drink waters. The code red, while everybody is still loading in, let me get the code red going here. And I think there were 3 of those. So there's the code reds. Thank you very much, Silks. And a couple drink waters. Keeping me balanced is Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. So I'm going to see if everybody is in their cars now. You should have had time to choose your cars. Oh, and actually, I need to turn my name tags on. I set a hotkey for it, but it didn't work. Nope, yeah, multiplayer. I need to turn my name tags on. Turn off hide player name tags. Oh, but the distance. Okay, why don't I see the player name tags? What? How? I don't know who is who. So really quick, I'm gonna unlock. I want to unlock the menus, but I don't know who's who. This is very frustrating. So, AJ Rocks, I'll ask you this since you're new. So, I'm going to unlock your menu temporarily. Go ahead and select 3 unique colors from the vehicle config menu. And this is true for everybody that is in here new. So you guys on the second server might need to unlock menus for people to let them just do this. After that, we'll just have them all choose cars again. Because, in fact, I'm just going to unlock the menus for everybody to make it easier. And then we'll just have you choose your cars again. But all the new people, go ahead and choose your colors. Once you've chosen 3 colors in the standard vehicle config menu, under color, choose your 3 colors there. The game is still slow. Choose your 3 colors there, and then come over to the race manager and click on your name. I'll click on mine to show you. Click Save Colors, and then once that goes away, click on your name again and click Load Colors. We'll see that you've chosen them. Those primary colors, the initial color, will show up here on the left in the race manager. Did Alex just kick everybody out of the server by accident? Did you pull a me? My name is being called in a couple of the chats. I'm not sure why. Anyway, let's get back to this one. Nope, that's the wrong chat. This is the chat that I meant to be in. All right. Okay, they didn't. Okay, that's good news. Well, let me see if everybody's has chosen colors. I just had seen people in blue cars, which kind of generally means they haven't chosen colors. But it looks like everybody might be in a car and may have chosen colors. Ignore that message that you see that one call is deprecated that I'm using. I didn't know that until we just started, so RIP me. Oh, Alex chose the race. So let me know when you have everybody in cars over there. Here, I'm going to load the race file up again. Everybody just choose your car again. Since I opened the menus, I want to not have any question on anybody cheating, so we're just going to have you pick your cars again. So here's the dirt oval. The cars will go away. Just choose them again. While you're choosing those, I will read the race rules because I was getting started and didn't do all the things. We run clean races and clean cars. There's no tuning, no changing parts, no mods. The only changes you can and need to make is the color of your car to match your unique player color. We have drivers of all skill levels. Racing incidents happen and will be penalized appropriately. Outside of a race, intentionally crashing into other players or berating them at any time is not acceptable and will be met with a reprimand, a timeout, a suspension, or a ban. And there's Cats of America with the emotes in chat already. Unless the track doubles back on itself, you will not drive backwards. If you do not follow the instructions given to you from myself or other BeamMP staff members, or if you attempt to cheat in any way, or in all races, you must continue to move forward, not backwards. And players must follow the BeamMP and Discord terms of service, or in all of these cases, you will be met with a reprimand, a timeout, a suspension, or a ban. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to rewrite that because that was really clumsy getting through that. For the best possible ping, please stop any other programs you have running and any downloads through Steam or otherwise. The max ping is 200 because a high ping is death to us all, and I will decide the outcome of any disputes, so let's not have any. All right, let's see how many cars we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 cars. How are you guys doing on the other server? Everyone is in cars, currently waiting on people choosing colors. Let me know when you are ready, Alex. When Alex over there is ready, I will grid us all up and we will start the qualifying. So as soon as you're ready, Alex, you just give me the word and we will start. Actually, there's no reason that I can't start now. Just start as soon as you can there, Alex. I'm going to go ahead and grid us all up over here. Oh, C's is typing. All right, I'm going to grid our side up over here. Here we go. We are gridded up, ready. Yeah, Alex, let's just get it started. Let's just start it. Don't worry about that last one person. They're not listening. We'll get to them later. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and hit start qualifying. And they will do the same thing over on server 2, and the first split of 14 qualifiers now starting. You will notice that you will be in ghosting mode during qualifying so that other people don't negatively impact your time. I just love seeing all this. And coming soon, guys, coming soon because of popular demand, not only will you be able to choose car colors, but I'm going to also make it, coming real soon, to be able to also save liveries for each of the cars. So if you have a livery that you like, you'll be able to assign that to a car. It'll save 1 livery per type of vehicle. So 1 Covet livery, 1, H series livery, 1 D series livery, all the, pickup truck, whatever the route of that car is. And we are also going to start supporting Beam Paint. If you haven't checked out Beam Paint, check it out. Luke and Lion have been working hard on that. Holds up, Mr. Awesome holds up sign for applause. Does Beam have a livery maker? It kind of does. There is in the garage, they have a new livery maker over there that they're working on, where you can put, I mean, it's not fully fleshed out yet, but you can just take any of the liveries that are already there, and then, there are tutorials all over the web for how to make those. Also, like I said, check out Beam Paint, because you can, I'm going to put the Beam Paint liveries on here, which means you can have more liveries than are just in the game. That'll let you have custom liveries and everything. Because if you put a Beam Paint livery, whatever livery you have configured for your car over in Beam Paint, it will show up here. Cat of America saying they might not be able to race. Your PC is actively dying. Oh no, that's not great. Cat of America, you've been doing so well in the races here too. Oh, and speaking of doing well, I did get rid of the extraneous points that were in our season, both on Thursdays and Saturdays. So I have clean points now. So my name will not show up in it. The after hours races aren't showing up in it. Hey, Red Hood, how you doing? There is just 2 minutes left in qualifying. You can reset as much as you want in qualifying. Get those times set. We got some crazy times in here. 13 seconds up to 15 seconds. Not a big difference between these drivers on server 1. This map is laggy? Really? I thought this map was pretty small. This is the Derby map. You went down to normal graphics before the stream as well, but your FPS was getting progressively worse. Oh no. Make sure you have, even in the background, make sure you have Steam closed. You may have it still open if you downloaded the latest version of BeamMP. So just go to where your mini icons show up down in the bottom. You know, for me, by default, it's the bottom right-hand corner on Windows, and right-click on the Steam icon. You run BeamMP through Steam? Alright, now I know why you can't run as many cars as you should be able to. You don't have to run BeamMP through Steam. So it looks like a couple people are finished because they stopped. R isn't doing anything. You're not able to reset. What? Well, it's the insert key. R, this is a common misconception. To reset your vehicle, R resets physics, which also resets your vehicle. But the vehicle reset button, by default, is the insert key. And if you hold the insert key down, it will rewind you as well. But the actual key for resetting your vehicle is the insert key. I've also remapped that onto my controller for when I do racing on the controller. Still doesn't seem to work, AJ says. I will get into a car as soon as qualifying is truly over here. I want to see why I still don't have name tags, which is very annoying. Why don't I have name tags? Hide player name tags is off. I still don't have name tags. Let me turn it on and turn it off again. One of your people don't have an insert key. Well, in the race, it's not going to matter because there's no resets in these races. So I think everybody's done. So I'm going to go ahead and click accept qualifying. Still can't reset with insert or control key. Let me grab a vehicle real quick. And see what the problem here is. So, I mean, I can reset. Let's see, insert. Insert does a reset. There's the rewind. Something just fixed it. Okay, so one thing I will say. So you should be able to... Okay, that's interesting. Let me remove my vehicles. So one thing that could cause a problem, and it has caused other people problems, and this isn't something that I can easily do something about. I'm trying to look at alternatives. But if you have a menu open when I load the race file or something, and there's really no reason for you ever to have a menu open unless you were changing colors. But if you have a menu open or you're tabbed out of your game, your computer may not get all the commands for the race to be loaded. So, that could have been why. All right, so everybody that's here, go ahead and get out. And we'll get the next group of people in to qualify. So everybody that's here, go ahead and leave. Here, I'll make it easy. I'll make it really, really easy. There you go. Everybody's gone. This time I did it on purpose. But So guys over on server 2, let me know when you've got everybody kicked. But right now, anybody who has not qualified, come on over to server 1, and we'll give you time to qualify. Don't come back if you've already qualified. You're in the races, you've qualified, everything's good. So server 2 is also open, so if there are still people out there to qualify, and I know there were extra people because we had to kick a few. So, so go ahead and join if you haven't already joined. You haven't qualified per se. Do you think you have your issues fixed there, Kat? Drink water? I will drink water. And Derp has a good suggestion there. Choose, you could try loading your game with Vulkan. It runs worse on their computer. It does. It's not the silver bullet that everyone thinks it is. So thank you, Mr. Volvo. I have drank my water. So I have Yud and Cat of America in here. Yeah, I guess the people that were initially interested either aren't available or did. So let me ask, did anybody get a ping today? Because there was a permissions issue where I was able to post the news event, but I couldn't ping at everyone or at event notifications. Did anybody get a ping? Okay, the Curious Charrier got a ping on... No, did you get a ping on the BeamMP Discord server? So Curious Charrier got a ping on my server. Did anybody there get a ping from the BeamMP server? You got it, but you're not going to join anyway? Okay. Sorry that... Mikey, you did not get a ping? Do you have pings turned off? Do you have it so that you don't get the things? So it may be the case that people are still not getting pinged. Oh, the Curious Charrier said they got a ping in the BeamMP news server. Okay. Okay, so it is working. Oh, Mr. Volvo's a Saturday racer. I see. I see. We'll give just another minute or so for people to join in for the second set of qualifying. I have 2 people on my server. How many people do you guys have over on server 2? Yes, I'm going to put help text in the buttons, guys. Those buttons were just for me. I didn't think anybody else would be using them. I'm getting critiques. I'm getting critiques in the mods. These buttons up here barely represent anything about what they actually do. I just found unique icons because, remember, I wrote the race manager just for my stream, just to make it easy for me. And now it's turned into this big, huge thing, and I'm putting up multiple servers and major streamers and other content creators and such are clamoring to get their own servers for it and everything. And it's like, all right, I guess I gotta get a bunch of things in gear now. And, you know, I gotta put, I know what these mean, but nobody else does. I made it easy for you guys racing. I didn't intend to, other people using it, but now we're getting servers up and everyone's going to be able to use it. It's going to be awesome. And nobody knows about and Derp's writing a racing core too. If you haven't joined Derp's Discord, they do a lot more serious racing. So Immersive Carnage is their, so do they, here, let me get an invite here. Invite people. We'll copy this. So here is a link to Derp's Discord. They do a lot of serious racing over there with your core, or with their core. So if you haven't joined, definitely join. I'm getting horrible amounts of criticism. So I have Lopnelli says they're joining right now. I don't see them joining. Are you joining server 1 or server 2? Oh, you're having... Did you update your game? Your game needs to be updated for BeamMP to work. If you haven't got the latest update, BeamMP will not work. Now, you don't need the extra update they just did. So they did a minor bug fix update. Oh, all mods were disabled? Yeah, so the first time after a version upgrade, all the mods will be enabled. You just have to enable the BeamMP one, and then after that, it will be fine. Make sure you don't have the other mods enabled. No, and C's, don't worry. Nobody can delete the whole database. Those things are protected. Karen is the first qualifier in server 2. All right. Well, it's because way more people stream on Twitch than stream in Discord. So when we get to the races, I'll stop my I'll be stopping my stream in Discord. I may just leave it running, actually, because it's not actually causing me any problems. All right, Lopnelli is in here. All right, I think we've waited about as long as we need to wait. So, are you guys ready over there to start the next qualifying session? You guys ready on server 2? Is everybody good over there? I have all repeat customers over here. So I know they have paint. I know they have all the things that they need to have. Nobody in server 2. So yes, you're sure nobody's in server 2? Because somebody over here said they were on server 2. Karen. You're lonely in server 2? All right, well, we'll start. It looks like we only have the 3 of you guys over here. I don't know what happened to Karen. But I'm going to start the last qualifying session over here. So go ahead, guys. Choose your cars. Grid yourselves up when I see you all in cars. One person may join me soon. What? I just loaded the map. Who's trying to join? Why? We may load it up again if somebody is joining. We want to give them a chance to get in. So I don't see anybody joining. That's not to say that they aren't. I just don't see it. Well, I see a guest joining. We're not going to be able to deal with guests today. You have to be an actual person because your points don't carry over and stuff when you're logged in as a guest. So guest, if you want to come back with a regular account so that your points can be tracked and all that, guests just aren't going to work for this. So, okay, so there they go. I didn't even have to kick them. All right, I think we're going to get this started then. So let me grid you all up. There you are. I love that feature. I love that feature more than life itself. I really do. All right. Starting this qualifying. Here we go. They'll get the same 5-minute qualifying, and then we'll divvy up the splits and run the races. Last 3 people qualifying, Yud, Cat of America, and Lapnili. Lap, I'm just gonna say Lap. How's it going, Random? It's going pretty good, Southern Jeeper. How are you doing? Drink code red. I will do the thing. Thank you, the Curious Charrier. Derp's getting all new sim gear on Tuesday. I get to live vicariously through Derp. They had ordered other things, but it was going to take forever coming in from another country, so they mixed things up to get their stuff soon. They've gone with some magic. Drink more code red. Alright, I'll drink more code red. I can use the energy. Although I'm being told that caffeine is not advised for somebody with fatigue issues that I have, that it may exasperate those issues. I don't know. But boy, does it taste good. I love me some caffeine. It's my favorite flavor. So also some really good times over here. 13-14 minutes. Overall average speed for these laps faster than the first heat of qualifying. Lopnelli has just taken no prisoners. Only 0.4 of a second behind is Judd. And only 0.2 of a second. No, I meant 0.4 of a second. Well, now it's like 0.9 of a second. But like only then another 0.1 of a second behind his Cat of America. What are we doing tonight? We are running multiple people and multiple races in splits for the series. Have you not been paying attention to the news items in the BeamMP Discord server or in my Discord server? We're running a whole 14-week event series with points and qualifying, and it's the BSports Bangers series. The first official community race series in BeamMP. 400 milligrams. You drink 400 kilograms. Did I say milligrams? I meant to say seconds. 2 minutes left in qualifying for these guys. 2 minutes left in qualifying. So during the races, I don't get to look at chat and talk to you. I get to do that during qualifying. You moved up to management at work. You don't have time to sit on the toilet. Oh no! I know that feeling. Does not get easier the higher up you move in places, I'll tell you that. 1.5 minutes left in qualifying. I want to drink all the grams too. I want all the caffeine. I didn't know Derp was a manager over at Walmart. 1 minute left. 1 minute left in qualifying. Can I wait a little faster getting bored over there? I'm sorry. It's less than a minute, and then you'll have work to do, Mr. Awesome. Mr. Awesome being one of the people stepping in for Derp. So Derp can celebrate her birthday this week. And I thank both C's TV and Mr. Awesome for their awesome help. "15 seconds left. 15 seconds left in qualifying." They're able to reset. So I don't know what the other people were having problems with. This will be your last qualifying lap, is my guess. Because there's the 5 minutes up. Everybody should get the message. There's the message. So we should see some checkered flags this time across. There's 1, there's 2, and there is 3. All right, I will accept that qualifying into the books. The qualifying is there. So, Alex, if you want to do the thing. So, right now, Alex is putting together. So, my guess is that we'll have 3 splits. So, I'm thinking Alex is probably dividing the number of drivers up by 3. So, this is the qualifying positions right there. So, we have. Why isn't that scrolling? I have this list showing longer than this. Why isn't it showing longer? Ah, this game sometimes. Why did that shorten? This tank is absolutely fun to drive. So cats. So I still haven't gotten. I hate this. Why can't I get name? I'm not going to be able to call out. I may try to leave and rejoin because I'm not. Are other people able to see name tags? Because I am not able to see name tags. You guys are able to see it? Yeah, I figured you were the SUV based on what you said. I just don't know why I can't see. Oh, there it is. So I assigned a hotkey to this, and looks like. Well, I did. Well, I didn't. So I do have it set to fade. So they fade, but they don't fade until I'm way out there. But that's interesting. Only when I used my hotkey did it work. So I'll have to report that to BeamMP. If you set up a hotkey for this, the regular checkbox doesn't work. That is unfortunate. Or at least maybe it's a set as one thing for the hotkey and another thing for, well, whatever. We're getting into the weeds here, so I'm just waiting to get that list from Alex. As soon as Alex has the list. Ashmaker's Monster Truck Chassis mod. I do have that mod, I think. When we're doing banger races with... We tried to do some races with the T-Series. It was lag heaven. So like I said, these are the splits. So it's 16 people. So I'm assuming we're going to have 1 split of 6 and then 2 splits of 5. How's it going over there, Alex? Do you have that list set up? It's just, it's a, he's working on it? All right. Have I tried the new truck? I have tried a couple of the cars. I didn't have a whole lot of time. I was working on fixing some race manager stuff. And other things. It's Spieler's track. Whenever Spieler makes a new track, and he gave me a copy so I could put the race manager overlay on it, his lunar map. Or lunar, it's not lunar fall, it's lunar, oh, I forget. But check Spieler's Patreon out. Because he puts some great maps, but he always gives me a challenge. Always gives me a challenge. This time, the banking on that track is so severe that the height difference between one side of the track and the other side of the track is ridiculous. And I wasn't accounting for the possibility of having banking that high. So I had a bunch of rework to do. It took me 3 days to figure it out. Yeah, top 5 within 0.4 seconds. So, if you guys are having issues, I can do it. Okay, they've gotten it to me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so here we go. Here, I'll look to see if it makes sense here. So, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Yep, it looks like you did it right. So this is the first time they're doing this, so It just took them a minute. They'll see that it becomes very easy. So in the future, if you could leave the quote marks on everything, that helps me out. I'll put the quote marks back in, but if you guys in the future for me could leave those quote marks in. So, on server 1 for split 1, the following drivers. And if you're on server 1 and I don't call your name, get out. But server 1, the first split will be Lopnilly, FJA Rockets, Mikey Boy, Delta Drifts, Mad Shrimps, and Cubcos. Again, that's Lopnelly, FJA Rockets, Mikey Boy, Delta Drifts, Mad Shrimps, and Cubcos. Come on over to server 1. If I did not call your name and you're on server 1, feel free to leave server 1. So Mad Simps. Okay, so Mad Simps is going to be coming. So now here's for server 2. So split number 2. Go ahead and join server 2 right away and get yourself organized over there. It's Curious Charrier FCV, Bam Oil, Yud, F-Man, Rad Bad Dad. Was it not 7 racers, not 6? Well, we limit it to a maximum of 7, but we try to keep all the splits as even as we can. So we're gonna have 1 split of 6 and 2 splits of 5 to make sure that it's an even number on both sides. And we're gonna be bouncing back and forth. Oh no, we have 3, so we're not gonna be bouncing back and forth. Forget that I started saying things. So, Curious Charrier, Bam Oil, Yud, F-Man, Rad Bad Dad. You're on server 2, so you can join there now. And waiting in the wings is Rufus, Sade Rufus, Blazer 15, Metsituri, Matty Maximus, Cat of America. You guys are waiting until these races here are over, and then you'll join server 1. But just hang out. We'll get to you. So right now, I'm just waiting for these 7. Now, I have to edit my race file and put you guys into your qualifying positions here. So there's the names. Let me just put the quotes back. So we take the names in the order that they gave them to me, and we get your grid positions based on that. Let me make sure this formats. It does. It does. So let's see. I have Lopnelly in here. I have FJ Rockets. I got Mikey Boy. I got Delta Drifts. I have Mad Shrimps, and I have Curb Costs. All right, I have everybody over here. That being said, let's get to a race, shall we? So let me just do this. So this is Heat A, so Primary Thursday A. All right, I will load this up and pick your cars, and then we will do the first race. We're doing 5-minute races. We'll do... Let's see how we do on time. I'm hoping to do three 5-minute races if we can do them. If it doesn't, if nothing gets in the way, we'll be able to do 3 5-minute races. Brent Lewis just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you, Brent Lewis, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Matey Maximus can't spawn a car. Are they on? I don't see... Oh, Maddie Maximus. So, Maddie Maximus, you shouldn't be on any of the servers right yet. Because you're going to be in the third split. Hey, and Mikey Boy followed, and Baza Gammon followed. Thank you guys for following. So, Seed, Rufus, Blazer15, Metsaturi, Maddie Maximus, and Cat of America. You guys are in split 3, so just wait, just hold on. We'll get through the 3 races for this split, then we'll do the second split, and then we'll get you into here. So if you are one of those people I just read out, you are in split 3, and you are not currently getting on a server yet. All right, so I think everybody's in the car. Let me just go around and check. So there is Lopnelli, there's AJ, or FJ, there's Mad, there's Mikey Boy, and thank you, that's Sonic Boy, subscribing on YouTube. Let's go with the subscriptions on YouTube. Thank you so much. So it looks like everybody's in a car. So I'm going to go ahead and grid everybody up. Ignore this silly message. I wish I had seen that beforehand, but you know what? It is what it is. All right, first 5-minute race. Oh, the colors are so similar. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. You will not be able to reset. If you are disabled, your car will explode. You've been here before, you know how these things work. And crashing into people and killing them is not only allowed, it is part of the game. But right off the bat, we have FJ, we got, okay, Kerbos and Mad Shrimps spinning each other out back there. It's FJ up front with Lopnelli working out. Now Lopnelli in the lead. Mikey Boy second, Delta Drifts third. Everything's changing so fast, though. Kerbis fourth. Now, if you do miss a checkpoint, you will have to go back and get it because there will be no off tracks. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. You will not be able to reset, and if your car cannot move for 15 seconds, it will explode. But never fear, if you die earlier, we will do another heat, and then even possibly another heat after that. I think we'll do 3 heats up to 3 splits, and then if we have 4 splits, we'll just do two heats. For the sake of time. We're only human, so it's Mikey Boy still up front. There they are. Delta Drifts right behind them. Oh! Mad Shrimps getting in the way there. Caused Delta Drift some issues. Then Lopnelli back in third. Lopnelli started off on podium position. FJ in fourth. Then we got Delta. Delta's currently showing in second. Right behind. I mean, they're just passing a lap car right now in Kubos. And here comes fast FJ catching up to Cubcos very fast. I don't know if they got that checkpoint though. FJ may not have gotten. I think FJ missed the start finish line. RIP FJ's time. They're moving again. They're moving again. So Mikey Boy, where's Mikey Boy? There they are. Mikey Boy currently in the lead of the race. Delta Drifts right behind them. FJ showing on the track in third, but they had missed a checkpoint. So they got penalized, not because of the system, but just the way they chose to go around. So That one lap of theirs didn't actually count. R.I.P. FJ. Kudos, causing the leaders problems right there. Cub Cost, I said kudos. Cub Cost showing currently in 6th. Remember, do not drive backwards on the track. You must continue to make progress. Cub Cost getting their car working again. They're smoking bad, though. Delta Drift's whole front end of their car has been destroyed. FJ currently a lap down. Kudos might be dead. Their car may explode any second. If they can't get it moving, they will explode, although they just got bereaved from Mad Shrimps. I'm just looking at, and there they go. There they did explode. Dead is either Mad, I think it's Mad Scripts that was dead there. Yep, they're, oh, Delta is also dead. Delta got put up onto the wall and I missed it. Delta Drifts was in 2nd for a good chunk of this race. Karen overheated. No, these are junker cars. It's part of what you have to take into account. It looks like Kubkos is also getting ready for their engine to die. There is only a few seconds left, though. There's the 5-minute mark, and there is the notification. It is the final lap of the race. Mikey Boy's still going. This first heat will definitely be a learning experience for some people. So Mikey Boy, Lopnelli, FJ Rockets, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Delta Fritz is dead. Mad Shrimp dead. And Kurbos finishing out the pack, all dead. I will go ahead and accept that race into the books. You will not have to choose any vehicles this time. I'm just going to load the 2nd heat right away. We'll load up the 2nd heat right away. We're going to waste no time in this. Where is it? Dirt Oval. Now this, actually, let me take qualifying positions out as well. Because what will happen here is it will now grid you based on your fastest lap time. So this grid will be based on your fastest lap time. So let's see what that looks like. Let's just grid it up again, make sure we got everybody, and we do. So it looks like at the front here is going to be Kubkos having the previous fastest lap time, then Lopnelli, then FJ, Mad Shrimps, Delta Drifts, and Mikey Boy. All right, here we go. Oh, I actually have to load this again because I messed something up because I need to call this Split B. So don't worry, just everybody, no, don't panic. Nobody panic. Everything's fine. See, it worked perfectly. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Same rules, same race. Just another attempt. Take what you've learned, apply it in this race, and do even better. And they're off. Kubkos first. Well, Lopnelli out to the early lead. Then Kubkos, Mad Shrimps, FJ, Mikey Boy, Delta Drifts. Everybody has really learned their cars pretty good. Everyone's saying pretty close together. Although Mad Shrimps and Mikey Boy get into each other. Mikey Boy has to put it in reverse to go back and get that checkpoint. They get it, though. Up front, we got Lopnelli and Kubkos fighting for the lead. FJ on the outside there. Four wide into turn 4. Delta Fritz out in front based on that, but now it's back to FJ. It is crazy. I don't even have to switch cars. Mikey Boy, the only one out of the fray. Oh no, Mad Shrimps. Okay, everything got split up a little bit more now. But we got the whole pack of them up here. Delta Drift's currently in the lead. As soon as I say that, it changes. Cub Cost second, FJ third, Lopnelli fourth, Mad Shrimps fifth, Mikey Boy sixth. Mikey Boy may be doing well staying out of this mess, because when this all goes wrong, and it will, there's gonna be a track blocker for sure. But so far, Cub Cost in first, Delta Drift second, FJ third, Lopnelli fourth. Mad Shrimps had a problem. They got spun out, or spun themselves out. So Mad Shrimps now at the back of the pack. A lap down. They may have missed a checkpoint earlier. Make sure you get them checkpoints. There are no off tracks. Curb Cost in first. Delta Drift second. FJ third. Lopnelli fourth. Mikey Boy fifth. Mad Shrimps sixth. This is crazy. Usually I'm having to tab around everybody, but right now they're running pretty close together here. Curb Cost trying to push Delta Drifts out, but Delta Drifts able to get by them. Is Cub Cost gonna do the old over-under? No, Cub Cost is having some problems. In fact, I am on Cub Cost's car, and it looks like they may be overheating. They may have run it too hard, too fast. It's going to be Delta Drifts now in first, FJ in second, Lopnelli in third. Mad Shrimps trying to put Cub Cost out of their misery, although Mad Shrimps may be stuck on Cub Cost. Mad Shrimps and Cub Cost may be exploding here momentarily as we look at the rest of the field. There's first, and there they go. They have, well, Cub Cost has at least exploded. Coder is now following on Twitch. Thank you for following. Mad Shrimps is probably the next that's going to explode if they can't get their car moving. It's FJ in first, Lopnelli in second. Here they come up to the race. I don't know why Mad Shrimps has not yet exploded. Up with Mikey Boy and Delta Drifts. Currently in the back of the pack of the cars that are currently driving. Now we're up with Lopnelli in first, FJ in second. FJ into the wall, single vehicle accident, unassisted error. Delta Drift's car is just overheated and smoking. They will be dying soon, I believe. And there they go. Delta Drifts is dead. Lopnelli's still in first. Less than a minute to go. So Mad Shrimps, I believe, has some kind of connection issue because, I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem, but they are having some kind of connection issue. So Mad Shrimps had to move to driving the car backwards. I don't know how Mad Shrimps was able to get away with not exploding, but they're moving through the checkpoints again. Just looking at the server, there's no problems on server. And this is the final lap of the race. Lopnelli in first, FJ in third. FJ's having just a time getting it across the field there. Delta Drifts is finally now dead. That took a lot longer than expected. Mad Shrimp's dead. Mikey Boy has finished in second. Lopnelli finished in first. Mikey Boy second. FJ third. Delta Fritz fourth and exploded. Mad Shrimp's fifth and exploded. And Cub Cost sixth and exploded. We will go ahead and accept that race into the books. So we are still just looking at 3 splits, I believe. So that being the case, that we have 3 splits, we will do one final heat over here, and then we will get to split number 2. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to open up the vehicle chooser, so you can choose a new vehicle for the 3rd split. Hopefully you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. I will load that race file up, choose your car, and then we will get the thing started. Here's the dirt oval. There it is, all reconfigured now. So pick your cars. We will do the 3rd split and then, or 3rd heat. And then we will get to the 2nd split. Cub Costs being daring with a 6-wheeled vehicle. And I am assured, oh, no, they've changed their mind. They've changed their mind. But 6-wheeled vehicles do work with the tire wear mod. So stand up and stretch twice. I will do that thing thanks to username and Lopnelli. So stand up and stretch 1. And stand up and stretch 2. Thank you. And then I have a drink water and a drink code red. Drink water from Lopnelli and a drink code red from Cat. So let me get the water over here. I got my water bottle and now the code red. It looks like people are just about finished choosing their vehicles. Let me just go around and see that we have 7 or 6 people in cars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty. Let me get back to Nelly because, oh well, I don't know what the split's going to be. Let's grid them all up now and find out. So is Delta Drifts on the podium or on the pole? Now I do have to note to self, put a beep in the video. I need to change the automatic gridding to make sure car 1 is always on the inside. But MP Gilbertson Metsuri just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. All right, this is the last heat for split 1. So here we go. Last chance to make a dent in your score. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Same rules apply. And they're off. On another drink red from Anthony. So Delta Fritz, no, it's FJ on the inside. No, Delta Fritz able to keep the lead, but gets turned by Fritz. But I didn't see Lopnelli actually the one in the lead of the race. Click back into the game so I can... FJ into the wall. Is FJ going to be able to get it out of the wall? FJ might be having a really bad day here soon. No, FJ has now exploded. We saw it happen. Kubos currently in 4th. Delta Drifts is having a problem. I'm not sure. They're showing in 3rd currently, but I think they have missed a checkpoint. They're going back to get it. And that does look like what the problem was. Looks like they had missed checkpoint 1. Delta Drift was in 3rd, now in 4th. Mad Shrimps gets pushed into the wall by Delta Frizz, I think. Delta Drifts, Delta Fritz. I can read. I went to public school. Who was that just zoomed past there? Cub Costs, Delta Drifts, back with Mikey Boy, currently showing in 2nd. There's Lopnelli, the race leader, right in front of them. There they are. Lopnelli hauling around a piece of FJ rockets. So, Lopnelli, if you wonder why you can't turn really well, your driver's side wheel isn't really turning on my screen because you have FJ Rocket's door or fender or something. Then Cubcos here in third position. Delta drifts right behind them. This field getting more spread out. F in the chats for FJ Rockets. F in the chats for FJ. Mad Shrimps here. Having a problem going around, but they have the RandomMinds racing attitude. Never give up, never surrender. They're still going, they're still alive, and that's all that matters. You never know what can happen late in these races. FJ, F for F around and find out, and FJ found out. There's Mikey Boy in second behind Lopnelli. 3 minutes now gone in the race. Just about 2 minutes left. Lopnelli's still going. Lopnelli's still hauling around a piece of FJ's car. They're getting, oh, they just punted a piece of their car out of the way. They're getting, does listening to racing game music make you faster? Is it just in your head? It absolutely makes you faster. It absolutely makes you faster. Cubcos showing in fourth, making another pass on Mad Shrimps. Mad Shrimps not just going to be mad, they're going to be furious soon. Then Delta drifts. Delta drifts in third. Able to barely catch that checkpoint. If any part of your car hits the checkpoint, it should give it to you. Mad Shrimps and Mikey Boy getting into it. Looks like Mad Shrimps just trying to be a thorn in people's side, and I approve. Just don't fully go backwards. Less than a minute left to race. Oh, Mad Shrimps is totally missing their passenger side wheel. That's going to be a problem. Mikey Boy spins themselves out. Mikey Boy's currently showing in second. 1 lap down to Lopnelli. Delta Drifts is showing in third. This is a race for position. Second and third right there. Delta Drifts takes the lead. And I was going to say takes the position, but oh no, they're a lap down. That was not for position. They were a lap down. They were a lap down and in the right position. That was bizarre. Cubcos dead. Cubcos dead. Lopnelli still in the lead. 10 seconds left in the race. Lopnelli trying to avoid Cubcos's car. Does it successfully. Almost gets into FJ. And they have last lap. This will be the final lap of the race. Lopnelli in the lead, but the race will be over first for Mikey and Delta Fritz, but it's going to be Lopnelli in first, Mikey Boy second, Delta Frizz third, Cubcos dead, Mad Shrimps dead, FJ dead, and that will be how that race finishes out. Lopnelli in first, Mikey Boy second, Delta Drifts third, Cubcos fourth, Mad Shrimps fifth, and AJ sixth. We'll accept that race into the books. So I will be going over to server number 2. So if everybody that's on server number 1 wants to jet, that would be great. And now to come into server number 1 is split 3. So, Cade Rufus, Blazer 15, Metsituri, Matty Maximus, and Cat of America, come on over to server 1. So, you guys are done here. So, let's just get you guys out of here. There we go. So that's right. So it's Sade Rufus, Blazer 15, Metsituri, Matty Maximus, and Cat of America. Come on over to server 1. I'm going over to server 2. They should all be there. We'll start their races. starting with split group A and choosing vehicles. Okay, I have everything set appropriately for server 2. Although I have to grab their names. There's split 2. Let me grab those names. They're on their way in. Cats of America is on their way in. Let's go. So let me just put the quotes back in. So for the mods that are helping me today in Discord, just for future reference, the way that that list gives it to you with the quotes and everything, you can just leave it that way to get to me. It just, because that's the format that I need it in. But it's okay. I put them back in. There we go. Primary Thursday, Group A, 5-minute qualifying. We got Curious Charrier, Bamoil, Yud, F-Man, and Radbad. Oh, I haven't started logging into the server yet. Probably should start doing that. I thought it was logging in. It was just in the process of logging out. Sees TV also helping out in the chat, letting everybody know what's up. Thank you, Sees TV. It takes a village, chat. It takes a village, and it really does. I could probably, if I had to, do it myself, but boy, is it a lot easier when I got these guys looking out for me. A whole lot easier. Cat of America is saying totally not being a cheat by listening to burnout music in particular to increase the strength of your car and make you faster. It will do that. That is a scientific fact, Cat of America. It will absolutely do it. That's right. It takes a village, says Mr. Awesome, and Derp Kitta is a pretty darn good village. Show her some love. Everybody give Derp the love in chat because they do help out a lot. They're a very, very strong member of the events team. I'm just the voice. Derp does a lot of work here. I gotta get rid of that. That orange error is really bugging me, so it works. So, let's see. We got everybody in here, I believe. So, there's Curious Charrier is here. Bamoil is here. Yud is here. F-Man is here. And Bad Dad is here. So, everybody is here. So, let me go ahead and load this up. You'll be able to choose your car. And we'll grid you up. And we'll do the thing. So who said what there? Somebody said something. I didn't hear it all. Where is it? Where is it? The Curious Charrier said you had a sudden GPU lag spike and your Firefox browser top bar just went into the Twitch stream. Okay, that's bizarre. I haven't actually used Firefox for a long time. That used to be my go-to. That used to be the deal. After Netscape was going south. And Netscape was the deal when Lynx was no longer being used. Get off of my lawn, you darn kids! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody is in their cars. So it looks like we are ready to get this started. So let's not wait any longer than we have to. We'll grid you up. Here you are in the grid. Let's get over to who's that there in front. It is Curious Charrier. I'm still pretty happy with Chrome, so I use Chrome most of the time. The Curious Charrier just had a sudden... Oh no, I already read that. Scrolling down, I heard somebody else saying something. Cat of America is going to go get some chicken. You do that. All right, here we go. Split 2, Heat 1 is about to get started. Here we go. Same rules. Killing is not only allowed, it is supported 100%. If your car is disabled and you can no longer move, it will explode in 15 seconds. And it is Bad Moyle in front, Curious Charrier second, Rad Bad third. There's a fight back there for position with them and F-Man. Yud right behind them, ready to take advantage, which I think they're able to do. They're going to at least make one spot up, if not two. Oh no, they put F-Man into the wall. Yud put F-Man into the wall. Up front here, it's Curious Charrier in first. Bad Moyle in second. Rad Bad Dad in third. Yud fourth. F-Man fifth. Rad Bad Dad getting spun out by Yud. Yud unstable because of it. F-Man able to make up some time. Yud is still trying to get a hold of their car. I think their steering may be a little messed up from that contact. Curious Charrier still up here in first. Bad Moyle in second. Going back to the fight here between Yud and F-Man. Well, it was a fight until I showed up. And then F-Man looks like they spun themselves out. I don't know if Yud gave them a hand or not. But there's F-Man in their BX. The BX, not the supercar that it is stock. We have nerfed that car quite a bit. All of these cars have been set to run laps approximately at the same pace. Some are stronger, some are faster, some turn better, some turn slower. But in general, they all race around the same Cat of America with a code red. That might be an old one, but I'm going to have it anyway. As we're here with Rad Bad Dad currently being lapped. This is the first time in the series that the station wagon was made available. And Rad Bad Dad has gotten it. There was a spelling mistake, which is what was causing that not to load up, but that has been fixed. The Curious Charrier still in first, taking a risk, running over other people's vehicle parts. That can end your race very quickly. Bad Moyle still running pretty strong in the BX in second. They've lost some time on the Curious Charrier. Yud is there in third. And may have not gotten that checkpoint. In fact, they did not. We saw it here live. Yud did miss a checkpoint. Yud will be going a lap down as they come around. They did not hit that flag, but there they go. So Rad Bad Dad and Yud now fighting for position. Rad Bad Yud right behind Rad Bad Dad. They are on the same lap. There's F-Man showing in third with, weirdly enough now, Curious Charrier actually in first, looking to lap everybody again. They're in the Grand Marshal, the police car variant. It's an automatic car, and I think Yud may have just missed a checkpoint again. Nope, Yud did get the checkpoint. Oh no, and who is that up on the wall? It's F-Man up on the wall. F-Man will be dying here shortly. Oh no, F-Man having some problems. Their car is seeing a lot of damage. Rad Bad Dad trying to help them. They let them live a little bit longer by moving them. The Curious Charrier has exploded. Curious Charrier showing currently in second. Also now dead. F-Man, and there goes F-Man. F-Man has also exploded. Rad Bad, see, this is why you never give up and never surrender. Rad Bad Dad laps down, as well as Bad Moyle, both of them back in it. Bad Moyle showing in first. Rad Bad Dad in second. Rad Bad Dad is several laps behind Bad Moyle, but they are in second place now. that just shows you never know how it's going to go. You never know how it's going to go. I don't know if Rad Bad Dad got that checkpoint. But this is the last lap of the race. They did, and that ends Rad Bad Dad's race, and BeamOil finishes now. So because of number of laps, it's going to be BeamOil first, Rad Bad Dad second, Curious Charrier third. I didn't see what happened to them. And then BeamOil, yeah, they were in third, and it's F-Man in fourth and Yud in fifth. I will go ahead and accept that race into the books. That, excuse me, that was crazy. Curious Cherry, you're saying in chat they got stuck in the wall completely. Oh my goodness, how did they do that? So I'm taking the vehicle chooser out, so you'll be running the same vehicles. But I'm going to take your qual positions out, so you'll be qualifying in the order that you had the fastest lap. So the order is being determined by the fastest lap in the last race. So let's load up that dirt oval. Everybody's in the same cars. And it looks like Curious Charrier did run the fastest lap. So they are on the very mispositioned pole. But they are on the pole. BeamOil in second, Yud third, F-Man fourth, and Rad Bad Dad in fifth. Chicken and fries acquired, says Kat, and now I want chicken and fries. But here we go. Let's make sure the grid is right and it is set, and we will start the race. Good luck, everybody. Here they go. Off the start. It's going to be BeamOil out to a very fast takeover lead. Curious Charrier in second. Curious Charrier taking their lead back. BeamOil all the way back to the back. Yud and Curious Charrier fighting it out. Yud spins Curious Charrier, but unable to make the pass. They're stuck with Curious Charrier. Now has their car in reverse. They're driving the race backwards, but up on the wall. That may be an error. I think they have just exploded their gas tank. They're fully into the wall. Curious Charrier dead. And now Yud. Oh, no, that was just lag spike. All right. So now it's F-Man in first. Yud, or BeamOil in second. Rad Bad Dad third. Yud fourth. There's Yud showing in fourth. BeamOil and Yud. Not running. Yud missed a checkpoint again. Yud, you gotta get the checkpoints. You gotta get the checkpoints, my dude. BeamOil trying to get. Oh no. Yud puts BeamOil into the wall. Yud ends up on their lid. Yud upside down, able to get it flipped back over again. Yud is just all over the road. They get it flipped back over. They're still running. And Rad Bad Dad has exploded. Their car has been disabled. No, there is one more split after this. There's one more heat in this split, and then there is another split yet to come. I think people have left. People are Alt F4ing. Yud has decided that they don't care about the checkpoints and they're just going for the death. The Yud and F-Man rivalry is great. So I don't know why somebody left. Is there a computer crash? I don't know. The Curious Charrier said, someone is knocking on the door causing you to crash. I don't know what that meant. Yud showing in third. There's F-Man all the way up in first. I mean, they are just putting the lap times down. Curious Charrier wondering if they still have second place globally for the Thursday races now that you have died twice on the walls. You never know. These things, I am surprised how many times I end up on the podium for the night based on everything that happens. So it was Rad Bad Dad was the one who left. I don't know what happened to Rad Bad Dad. Oh, they got distracted by their door being knocked on. Okay. So there's Bamoil. Bamoil is a lap down to F-Man. F-Man is striving to put them another lap down. Yud exploding right there when we switched to them. Yud now dead. They got spun out somehow into the center of the track. Car was disabled. It's now down to just Badman and F-Man to finish up this race in this heat. F-Man spinning out Bamoil. F-Man didn't think that being 1 lap ahead was enough. They're working on putting them 2 laps down. The next heat, you will be able to change your cars. So we'll see how that goes. F-Man in second. And there's Bamoil still going. Still going in second. Their car is having problems. It is quite hot according to my gauges. Now all damage does not sink. Your hood is in Bamoil's cab. Oh, is that what that is? That's too funny. We can see it. We can see Curious Charrier. You see the purple right there in the front? In the hood? You can barely make it out, but there is purple in there. Oh, and Bamoil getting spun out again by F-Man. There is definite, and this is the final lap of the race. F-Man comes across the line almost exactly on 5 minutes. And here's Bamoil coming across the line to finish this race. So it will be F-Man in first, Bamoil second, Yud in third, Curious Charrier in fourth, and Rad Bad Dad will still get points for being in fifth. We will accept that race into the books. And I still had that marked as race A. So I will have to go in and fix that. So this will be race C. While I go and fix that, let me open up the vehicle selector here and load it up. So you guys can choose your vehicles. You are able to change it. Let me load that up. Maybe you shouldn't reverse when you get spun around. Yeah, that could cause you a problem. Yud was driving backwards and stuff. Well, I do have the replay. If we have to look at the replay for that, we will. While you guys are choosing vehicles, let me just let me zoom this out for a second. I have to go fix the split name of that previous race, so give me a second here. Race manager, and then race results, and then default, and then the 19th, and then let me open this one up here. So I can edit it real quick. And let me find, what is it, split group name. Gotta make sure you guys are all in the right split groups. So that was race B. Okay, X, yes. Saved, all right. Now we're back to almost knowing what I'm doing again. All right, so I did load this one with C. I did. All right, good stuff. Well, I do say no driving backwards form mod Minecraft, so we will take a look at that. So Yud, remember, no going backwards on the track. If you have to go back and get a checkpoint, that's one thing. There is also the infield, but you got to keep moving forwards. Remember, that is in the rules, and you may get a reprimand, a timeout, a suspension, or a ban. All right, so we have 3 people in cars. Why don't we have 4? Let me go down to the cars here. 1, 2, 3. So who's not in a car? Curious Charrier's in a car. Yud is in a car. Bamoil, why are you not in a car? Bamoil, choose a car. Should have added that looked like he at least drove all the way across the center of the track to ram you. Well, that's not great. There's Bamoil getting in a car. I guess they were just choosing their vehicles. So Bamoil, I think, may have gotten into the BX. They did. They did. They're not going to take that from F-Man anymore. What did F-Man get into? Let's take a look. F-Man is in the Lansdale. F-Man changing their vehicle now. What do they change into? Oh no, they're in one of the Lansdales. All right. This is the 3rd heat. Let's grid up and get this thing going. Here we go. You don't have to change, no. You can stay in the same car. I'm just giving the option to change. So I'm assuming that's F-Man. So F-Man, if you want to be in this, that's fine. But remember, nobody go backwards on the track. That is not legit. All right. I think everybody is set. We'll grid everybody up. And it looks like Bamoil, fastest lap time last time. Then F-Man, then Yud, and then Curious Charrier. Bamoil with the fastest lap time in the last race. Oh, they are not in the BX. They're in the... Is that the Pessima? Is that one of the Pessimas? I think it might be one of the Pessimas. All right, here we go. Last heat for the second split. Pessima. I was right. It's a Pessima. I almost got all the cars memorized. It's the Unpalatable. Okay. Yes, Pessima. All right, here we go. Last heat for split 2. Bamoil. Well, Yud out to an early lead. Curious Charrier in second. No, it's Bamoil keeps their lead. Keeps the podium. Bamoil in first. F-Man second. Yud third. Curious Charrier fourth. We are down a driver for unknown reasons. Bamoil just going out to a huge lead. I won't lie, this is one of my favorite derby cars in the game. There's Yud, F-Man, and Curious Charrier all fighting it out back there. Bamoil just getting a huge lead. They're coming around now to the back of the track. Curious Charrier and F-Man fighting over second and third right there, both in the larger vehicles. Yud back there in fourth. Bamoil getting ready, working on lapping the field. Bamoil in first. F-Man and Curious Charrier now have the beef. Curious Charrier puts F-Man into the wall. I'm not quite sure how that happened. It didn't look like it was a very bad hit. Oh, but they're stuck up. They are off the ground. They have exploded. Oh, and they're seconds late. Yud almost got them off of the wall, but they were seconds late. They exploded just by the time they got there. F-Man down. Yud getting spun. BeamOil spins out with them. BeamOil getting flipped back around. Except BeamOil just missed a checkpoint. BeamOil's going to be having a bad day here in a second. There it is. Curious Charrier now in first. BeamOil going down the leaderboard. BeamOil now back on track. How did they miss the checkpoint? It was right there in front of them, green and everything. Yud is not happy. They're honking like crazy. Curious Charrier now in first. BeamOil did only lose a place by that. They only lost one place. Yud in flames. F-Man in flames. C's has got to hit the bed now. It's 5 a.m. Bed, yeah, all right, C's. Thank you so much for helping out. I appreciate it very much. I hope to see you Saturday. Everyone give a hand to C's for helping out in the back end on this. You can't say it like that, but helping out with everything behind the scenes, I appreciate it so much. BeamOil in second, Curious Charrier in first. They're on opposite sides of the track for most of this right now. BeamOil is working on trying to... BeamOil's overheating, though. BeamOil is having a heat problem. Let's go back to Charrier. Curious Charrier in the roamer there, doing pretty good. Their engine is in good condition. It sounds good. You can hear BeamOil's car is starting to sound a little anemic up there. You definitely can't say it like that. Oh no, Curious Charrier had a roof underneath of their vehicle. It looks like they were able to get rid of it, but Curious Charrier in first, BeamOil in second, but that position right there is not for position. Curious Charrier is a full lap ahead. BeamOil would actually still be leading this race if they hadn't missed the checkpoint. Curious Charrier strong in first, less than a minute to go, as F-Man and Yud are showing their disapproval with their horns. BeamOil overheating. Now, like I said, damage does not sink, but based on the speed that that car's driving, I'm pretty sure that damage is pretty much synced. And I think they just popped their engine. At least on my screen, they popped their engine. It doesn't sound like doesn't look like they popped their engine on their screen, because they're still moving with force. Curious Charrier coming around to put them another lap down. Or are they? They're trying to put them out of their misery. They're trying to put them out of their misery. Wow. That is happening here live and in person. 1 second left in the race. That will mark the last lap of the race. BeamOil comes to a stop. I think their car is fully dead now. Curious Charrier is going to push them across the line, I think. It would work better if you were behind them instead of on the side of them. Is that what they're doing? Is Curious Charrier going to push BeamOil across the line? No, I don't think their car can handle it. I think that their car is just about dead. And BeamOil has now exploded. BeamOil has exploded. And Curious Charrier, the only person to finish the race, it will be Curious Charrier in first. BeamOil second. Yud third. And F-Man fourth. We will accept that race into the books. You tried to push him, but your steering wasn't having it. Yeah, I was worried about you there for a second, but I knew that BeamOil's car was probably going to explode any second. So, all right, and that was the third heat, I believe. It is set to C, so that was the third heat. So these races on server 2 are done. I will go ahead over to server 1. And we will start the third split. Hopefully everybody is already over there and ready to go. Let me get the names in here while I'm going through the servers. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Why am I here? Is this the right chat? One person is AWOL. Oh no. Oh, we'll just have to see what we do about that. I'm just scrolling up to grab the names. You guys were talking a lot in here. Now I don't know where the names are. If you have that third split and you could post it in the Discord again, because I'm scrolling up, but it's so, you guys were talking so much in there, I can't find it. Let me go grab, I'm going back to server 1, that's right, third, so it's an even numbered server, or an odd numbered server. I know math. 121 new messages. Oh, jeez. There it is, split 3. All right, split 3. So it should be Rufus, Blazer15, Metsaturi, Maddie Maximus, and Cat of America. That should be who we see over here once we get in. Just putting the quotes back in here. That's not where the quotes go. That's where the quotes go. The way Notepad++ colors lines, it's hard to see when you're doing that. All right, anyway. Format JSON, let's see. Primary Thursday A, that's in there. Qual positions is in there. Vehicle chooser is in there. Let's see who we have in here. We have Rufus is in here. Blazer15 is in here. Metsaturi is in here. Maddie Maximus is not here. And Cat of America is here. Maddie Maximus, where are you, Maddie Maximus? Maddie Maximus, are you on the stage? Maddie Maximus is not on the stage. Are you in the chat? I don't see you in the chat. Maddie Maximus. Last call for Maddie Maximus. Last call for Maddie Maximus. You need to get on server 1. So Maddie Maximus. Maddie Maximus. Looks like we're going to run without Maddie Maximus. This will be a 4-person race. Maddie Maximus, MIA. So I have taken their name out. I'll just take it out altogether so it doesn't accidentally cause a problem. There it is. Alrighty, so let me just look. Okay, it looks like everything is set here. So let me get over to you guys. And I'll load the race up and we will start these heats. So go ahead and pick your cars. And once you're all in your cars, choose the same ones you chose in qualifying. Once you're in your cars, we will start. We will grid everybody up and start this thing. What is the best way to support me monetarily? Least cut from the company. I actually haven't really looked into who takes the least money. I do have a Patreon, and I have this here in Twitch. But it might be Patreon, yes. So it's RandomMinds on Patreon. Money is actually, I'm just looking to make sure everyone's having fun. I don't think about the money side of things probably as much as I should. Oh, that was an Ask Me Anything even. Okay, so thank you for that Ask Me Anything. Stand up and stretch. I will do the stand up and stretch. Thank you, Curious Charrier. And we are going to have, by the way, we've been doing these races for a while, and we have a number of weeks left of these. We will be doing some OG racing on stream soon. One of the Tuesday streams is going to turn into an OG stream, because I haven't given my long-term supporters and drivers enough love recently, so look forward to that. And we're also going to have some Patreon races and some Twitch subscriber races. Now, if you'd like me to be able to accept members on YouTube, make sure you go over there and follow on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube. I got to get those subscriptions up so I can get the memberships going over there. So if you haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, it's free. Do the thing. Ring the bell, hit the like, do all the things. There you go. There's my YouTuber thing. All right, it looks like we're all set here. 4 drivers. Looks like you're comfortable with your cars. Let's grid you up. Let's grid you up again. And it looks like Rufus is the one who is on the lead there, and it is. So it's Rufus on the pole, Blazer 15, second, Matsuturi third, and Cats of America fourth. All right, 5-minute race. Let the destruction begin. Here we go. And off the start, Rufus has a heavy truck, hard to get it started. Matsuri stuck behind them. Blaze 15 doesn't get a really good start either. Seed into the barricades, back into last place. It's Matsumuri in first. Cat of America second. Blazer third. Blazer into the side of Cat, sending themselves into a wall. Cat gets spun out. Rufus picked up a little bit of Blazer's fender there, or bumper for a little while. Dropped it almost immediately, though. Here we are with Blazer. Blazer doing some rubber banding there. Blazer and Rufus, not the greatest pings in the world, but it is workable. There's Matsuturi making sure they don't miss the checkpoint. Blaze able to make the pass. Blaze now in first. Matsuturi in second. Seed in third. Cats of America in fourth. As we go through the field here we see it from the other side. It is rear-wheel drive now. It started off as all-wheel drive, and it was too powerful, so I nerfed it. It is now only rear-wheel drive. Blazer up in first. Matsuturi in second. Cat of America and Rufus there. Everything is for position. Cat of America getting the full-on lead out of Rufus, but Rufus doing the over-under. Not able to keep it, though. Cat of America able to keep the lead. Matsuturi spins themselves out. Matsuturi no longer really fighting for second. They're now fighting to stay, or fighting for first. They're now fighting to stay in second. Cat of America on the inside gives a hip check to Matsuturi. They're into the wall. Cat of America moves up into second place. Blazer way out in the lead in first as all these trees get in my way. Matsuturi back on the track. They are currently a lap down. Don't miss any more checkpoints there, Matt. They're backing it up to make sure that they get the checkpoint. It's faster to do that than it is to go around a full lap. It does suck, though. There's Blazer up in front, getting ready to lap Matsumuri again. They're already a lap ahead. Blazer just rubber banding like crazy. Then we got Cats of America there solidly in second. Matsuturi and Rufus in crashing together there in third and fourth. Cats of America catching up to Blazer, and now it's a fight for the lead. Cats of America, Cats of America has missed a checkpoint. Cats of America went down to the inside. They have now gotten the checkpoint. They have also now picked up a piece of Matsuturi's vehicle. That's going to cause them difficulty if indeed they've picked it up on their screen. They're seeming to drive pretty good. They're still in second place. And now they have ejected that part from their vehicle. They're now free again. Blaze in first, right behind Cat of America, who is in second. Cat of America just fighting for staying on the lead lap in second place. Matsuturi is in last place, trying to get their lap back. They spin themselves out behind Blazer. Matsuturi getting back on track. They're in the roamer. The D series of Rufus now in third place. Matsuturi a lap down. Seed Rufus in third. Blaze up in the lead, a lap ahead of everybody else. Less than a minute to go in the race. It's Blaze in first, Cats of America second, Rufus in third, Matsuturi fourth. Blaze having problems with their steering, and their car looks like it might be overheating. They may have pushed it too hard. It sounds like their engine's having problems. They're getting slower. Matsuturi going for the pass. On my screen, I believe their engine just popped. Matsuturi working on trying to spin them out. Cats of America getting in on the action. Blaze on the wall. Matsuturi had flipped. Matsuturi is luckily able to roll over. Blaze now hung up on the wall and will be dying shortly, but this is the last lap of the race. As Cats of America crosses the finish line in first, Blaze explodes. Seed Rufus in third, Matsuturi going back now for the first, for the check. No, you got it. You go, there you go. Go back to the check. You got it. It's Matsuturi. Yeah, just go back there and get that, and you'll get your flag. There they go. They're going backwards. They got. You're almost there. You're almost there. They can't steer their car, but it looks like Cats of America, they're not going to change their position. It's going to be, there they go. They got it. Cats of America gets first after all of that. Blaze second. Up on the wall in second. You gotta love it. Rufus in third and Matsuturi in fourth. That is crazy. Finishing second, technically DNF, but you get points. You get the same number of points as you would if you didn't explode, but that's how far ahead they were. We will go ahead and accept that race into the books. That was crazy, folks. That was crazy. Definitely a comeback for Cat of America. Remember, Cat of America had missed a checkpoint and went a full lap down in that race, able to come back and get first. All right, let's load this up with the same vehicles. Take the vehicle chooser out. We'll take the qualifying positions out. You will be gridded up in your fastest lap order. So here we go over to the dirt oval. Again, Cat of America on the podium, or on the pole for the race start. It will reset them again, so don't worry about that. But it's going to be Cat of America on the pole, Matsuri in second, Blazer in third, Rufus in fifth. A wall of text from the Curious Charrier. I will look at that all in a second. So here we go. Start of the race. Second heat, Cat of America first, Matsuri in second. Both of them heavy vehicles, hard to get off the start. Blaze pushes out to an early lead. I didn't know where that came from. Sorry about that, guys. I couldn't get to the mute button fast enough. Cat of America spins Matsuri out. Matsuri does a very graceful 360. Curious Charrier asking, would I consider adding your Derby Vivas config? There is no old paint, but you have Polizia skin on. Oh, Cats of America spins out. Well, I'll read the rest of your message. We might add it to the server, but I don't know if we'll add it to these choices because these cars are been worked on for months to try to get them to all run the same. So that one would be an outlier. But we could get it onto the server for other races. But right now on the track, it's Blazer in first, Rufus in second, up in front there, running for position. Back here we have Matsuri in third, Cats of America in fourth. Everybody's on the same lap. Cats of America up against Matsuri, getting spun. Oh, they're causing themselves problems. They're causing themselves problems. All that they're gonna end up losing a lap here if they keep this up. They need to know. Oh, their nodes stuck together. Their nodes stuck together. Cat of America was able to get the checkpoint. I had questioned it. They are both now a lap down as Blazer and Seed Rufus were able to get past. They're now running a lap ahead, first and second, fighting very close up there, first and second. Rufus sends it into the wall. Cat of America hip checking him back there again. What do you think this is? Hockey? What are you doing? No, all perfectly acceptable. This is the BeamSports Banger League after all. Cats of America's out for blood. Blaze may have just missed a checkpoint. They did. Blaze going back to get the checkpoint. Cat back on the lead. No, not quite back up on the lead lap, but Cat missing a checkpoint. They have to now go back to it. Rufus now in first, getting ready to put Blaze a lap down. Boy, things have changed very quickly here. You can't cut the course or you suffer the consequences. Blaze still showing in second after all of that. Similar issue to what happened to Cat last race. Cat of America, oh no, Cat of America, unassisted crash into the barricade. We have seen this taken out. Another driver earlier on, it may be claiming Cat now, and they're unable to get unstuck, I think. Cat of America will be exploding any second here as we see the cars come around the track. Here comes Rufus in first. There's Cat of America exploding. Blaze in second. Matsuri in third. Cat will finish this heat in fourth. These cars are now running in order, but Blaze and Matsuri are a lap down. Rufus is in first, and what was that? Chong Fajong Dong now following me on Twitch. Thank you so much, Chong. I appreciate that so very much. As we pass Cat's carcass on the track, we have Blazer up there in second, Matsuri in third, Rufus, though, in first, throwing somebody's door completely out of the racing surface, cleaning things up as they go. You never saw more of a team player. They're cleaning up the track. Rufus in first, a full 2 laps ahead of Blaze and Matsuri. But here comes Blaze and Matsuri. Matsuri and Blaze are running for position right there, both on lap 16. There is 35 seconds left in the race, and Blazer goes off the track unassisted. I don't know what just happened to Blaze. They just drove straight off the track. Blazer showing in third and won't be getting any further. Matsuri in second. Blaze exploding right there. Matsuri in second, but still 2 laps down from Rufus. Rufus coming from behind them, trying to put them another lap down, although I have a feeling this will be the last race. And that is the final lap of the race. Matsuri finishing first, but in second place. Rufus finishing second, but in first place. Blazer third, and Cat of America fourth. Holy cow. That was a thing that happened. So many things happened in that race. That was so exciting. I need to get all these edited for YouTube. I really do. This will be a good start of the videos for YouTube. I got to get my button gear and get these things edited. But we will accept that race into the books. What is the lap time for these cars? I'm not sure. What I would say is grab them out of your multiplayer resources folder. They're all there to be downloaded, and you can try racing against them and doing lap times yourself and see how they go. But let's start. So that was okay. I messed up again. That was the second race, right? So I have to fix that one. This will be the third, and this one you're able to change your vehicles. That was the second race, right? Let me go look at something here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was the second one. All right. Let me go edit this. Well, let me get this. So copy that, then nano this. I'll fix this one again as we load this one up for C. I have to make sure all the heats are competing against each other. So the first heat of the first split competes against the first heat of the second and the first heat of the third, so on and so forth. So I've got the split group name updated. The vehicle chooser is back in. The qualifying positions are still out. So let me load this one up while you guys fix your cars or choose your cars. I will fix that last race so it's in the right split group. Let's see, dirt oval, there it is, making sure I'm picking the right thing. So choose your vehicles. Let me go fix this real quick while you're doing that. So that's what I have to search for. Control W, search, split group name, change this to B. I'll be so glad when I get my web-based editor up on this website using, I forget what the infrastructure I used was, but I wrote an editor, a code editor that runs off of, what do you call it? Node.js. So I can stop using Nano for things on the Linux server. And it's the way everybody else will be able to edit their files on my servers once I have them all up. Let's see if everybody's gotten in a car. We have 4 people, and I see 4 cars. 4 people in cars. That sounds like a time to start. I did call this C. I called it C. What track are we racing on Saturday? I don't remember. I have to look it up. I think it might be derbies. It might be smash up derbies Saturday. But I have to look. I will look. But let me grid everybody up here. Here we go. It looks like Cat of America still with the fastest lap. Rufus in second. Let me make sure I really did have the positions out. I did. Rufus in second. Matsuri third. Blaze fourth. So let me go to Cat of America's car, get the stupid yellow warning, and then tab off of their car for no apparent reason. All right, here we go. Last heat of the night of the official races. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Cat of America in first. Derby platform is on this map. I'm not sure if that's the first derby that we're doing. I have the list. I have to look at it though. So it's Rufus out to the early lead. Cat of America in second. Blazer third. Matsuri in fourth. And it looks like a number of them have changed vehicles. And I gotta love the choice from Rufus there. The Covet is a very misunderstood car. Stronger than you think. More resilient than you think, and faster than you think. Cat of America in second, Rufus in third. If Rufus can get the clean lines, turn this oval into a parallelogram, they will be going like gangbusters. You know that's how you do ovals, right? You try to turn the racetrack from an oval into a parallelogram or something thereabouts. In other words, make the curved line straight. So they're up with Rufus in first, coming around, already getting ready to lap. Already lapped Blaze. Blaze missed a checkpoint, had to go around the infield track. It's Matsuri. It's Rufus in first, Matsuri in third. The COVID has too few V8. As an American, the COVID has objectively too few V8s in it. This is true. It does not have a V8. Does it have a V8 option? That would be cool. Can someone try to put together a COVID with a V8? That would be hilarious. There's Blazer, a lap down. We haven't seen that from Blazer today. Blazer missing the checkpoints, going, well, a couple laps down now. We have Rufus and Cat of America on lap 9. Matsuri on lap 7. Blazer was on lap 6, now on lap 7. They're rubber banding like crazy. You know a way, but it needs some mods. Well, we run clean cars. We don't use that mod stuff. Beam is so good by itself. You see how many cars they added? And I tried to race those new trucks around this track. Not made for racing. The diesel engine, not made for racing. Basically, it seems like all those trucks have a version of the T-Series engine in them. There's Matsuri in fourth. Cat of America in second, but right behind Matsuri, there's Rufus in first. Rufus still going strong in first. Blazer in third. They would be in first if for not missing that checkpoint. Those weren't the right words I wanted to use, but yeah, you get the point. SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, dude, you're a little late. We are on the last heat of the third split tonight. It looks like we will have plenty of time to do an after hours, though, SpongeBob, so stick around. And we will do some after hours racing. Cat of America coming around, giving a little hip check to Blaze, getting them up into the corner there onto the boards. I feel like I'm watching hockey every time I say that. Rufus still in front. Blazer's car looks to be overheating. There is about a minute 15 left in the race. Cat of America still showing in second, about a half a lap behind Rufus. They are both on the same lap, though. Matsuri currently in third, a few laps down. Cats of America catching up to them. No after hours, or all right, fine, I can have to midnight. Well, it's not going to be a 5-hour stream, I'll tell you that. I'm still suffering from the last one. We can't do it again. There's too much to do. Blaze in the middle of the track. They may be dying. Their car sounds like they're giving up. They are able to keep it moving, though, right now. Looks like they spun themselves out. Rufus's car looks like it's getting close to overheating, though. 15 seconds left in the race, though. It might not come into account for this race. Cats of America still showing in second. Basically not having moved much, about a half lap away from the leader. Oh no, and Rufus dead. Rufus crashed, but they were able to get going again, and it is last lap of the race. Rufus able to take the checkers in first. Cat of America right behind them second. Blazer finishing in third, and in fourth. Matsuri finishing in third, and Blazer in fourth, based on number of laps. And that is how the final race will finish out, with Rufus in first, Cat of America second, Matsuri third, and Blazer 15 in fourth. We'll accept that race into the books. And I don't think we had any more people join for more splits. Let me just ask my team if I am right on that. Team, am I right on that? If so, we will show the points for the night and see what that did for the season. Like I said, I did clean up the points. Last week I showed them. They had our after hours in there by accident. Those are now out. And haven't heard from anyone. All right. Curious Charrier is still in server 1. Haven't. Curious Charrier. Well, I'm on server 1, so you must be in server 2. Rufus saying you did overheat for a minute or two. Thankfully, your piston rings were the only thing that got damaged engine-wise. I'll tell you what, that COVID is so more powerful than you can ever expect. All right, then let's look at what this has done to the points for the night. This is all the heats combined with their associated heats across splits based on time and track and laps. So it's Lopnelli finishing in first for the night, Mikey Boy second, Rufus third, Cat of America fourth, Bamoil fifth. Look at it, the points are so close. FJ in sixth, F-Man in seventh, Blazer eighth, Mitsuri, well, tied for eighth, and then down to Delta Drifts in ninth, and then Curious Charrier 10th, Mad Shrimps 11th, Coob Cost 12th, Yud 13th, Rad Bad 15th, Rad Bad, all F Ford, RIP, and Matty Maximus did not start. They were here to qualify, but they did not start. Let's see, though, what that has now done to the points for the season so far. So those were the points for the night. For the season, here it is. Rufus in first. Curious Charrier in second. Cat of America third, finishing out the podium so far in this whole series. Lopnelli fourth. Blazer 15 fifth. Hungry Caesar in sixth, followed by Yud in seventh. I'm just looking for duplicates really quick in the numbers so I can just then go through these faster. And I don't see duplicates until 19th. So, Hungry Caesar 6th, then Yud 7th, Biggie 8th, then it's Zat Fury 9th. Finishing out the top 10 is Mikey Boy. Then it's PC Lardy, Cruising Llama, Veracity, Sylvie, Bam Moyle, Death, Mr. Volvo, FJ, F-Man, Lag2, Implodo, and then Metsuri. So those of you that have just joined the series so far, how long is this stream going to be? Probably 3.5 hours is going to be my goal for this stream. 3.5 hours. And we're only 2 hours and 40 minutes in. You do not need to act as support in after hours. You can be in the races in after hours if you like. But those of you that are here on your first races, don't worry about your low numbers, because you can see there are people that are higher up that have not, did not show today. So not everybody shows up. So you'll be able to move up in that list. We are running a full 14-week series, and I believe, what are we in week? I want to look this up. What are we in, week 3? Yeah, this finishes out week 3. So Saturday will be the beginning of week 4, and you guys asked me earlier, and now's when I'll tell you. I just have to find the graphic here. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. I have too many sources. In OBS. Let me find it. Let's see. Is it this one? It is. There we go. So we just did the small oval. Yes, we are on the Derby platform. The Derby platform is what we will be running on Saturday. We will be doing 3 derbies per heat. There will be no qualifying. There's no real point to it. We'll do 3 heats. We'll just take everybody in the order that they get here, and we'll just start right away, and we'll get right into doing the derbies. So the plan was to do 1 race and 3 derbies. So this night was supposed to be 1 race, and then the derbies was supposed to be 3 derbies. So we had the races counting as 3 times the amount as the derby points. But now that we're doing these 5-minute races, which I think is a better format, to be honest with you, so each race is worth the same amount as the derbies. We we may up the number of derbies. We'll have to see. Well, I don't think any of us thought that far ahead, to be quite honest with you, Mr. Awesome. So, I may be still slightly out of my mind, so don't take everything that I said as gospel here, or as Hoyle, or however you want to say it. But this graphic is true. We will be on the Derby platform next week, and then we'll be going back to the Destruction Derby track. But it's good that you guys are now trained up to do the race manager stuff. So there you go. And you're the first ones after Derp to actually get admin permissions in Race Manager, which is a very cool thing. Don't abuse it. It is good to have backup, so I do appreciate your help so very much. So I'm gonna end the regular part of the stream. Yes, it will still be limited to 7 people. And what I'll do is I'm gonna kick everybody out of. We'll all join in server 1, but I'm gonna go ahead and kick everybody out of here to give everybody an even chance to scramble and get in. And the first 7 people will be who races. So let me just pick one of these. Oh, I have to pick the first one that actually qualifying dummy. Which would be this. That has qualifying. Then I can do this. How did Mr. Awesome stay in? Oh, Mr. Awesome gets us. Mr. Awesome was helping out and didn't get to race. So Mr. Awesome. So after hours is open, join now. The first 7 people in, including me, because I get to race in after hours, will get to race in the after hours races. Skill issue. So Mr. Awesome is a Thursday person, I believe, in general. Plus, they helped me out all night, so we'll let them race. So the first 7 people that get here, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to end this part of the stream. I'll do the outro and all that, but don't go anywhere because we're going to be doing after hours. I'm just going to close down the YouTube stream over on BeamMP, and I'll close up the stream on the stage. So Saturday, we will be running week 4 of the races on the Derby platform here on the Derby map. The Derby platform is... my game froze as soon as I wanted to move. Where is it? It's right there. It's right next door. There it is. The Derby platform. And I will be... This platform needs to be fixed a little bit for... because if you just touch the outside, you die. So I'm gonna fix that up for us before Saturday. So I know what I'm doing tomorrow. It doesn't take much to do that. It just takes me a moment. But in any event, so we'll be doing that Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Now remember, if you ran Thursdays, please don't run Saturdays. You can only run in either Saturday or Thursday. Thursday is the limited night, limited to 7, and can we do the Derby at the pit first? Well, we can. Talk to me in after hours. Let me close this out here first. So that will be Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Thursday is our limited day. Thursday is when we limit it to 7 people, as you saw tonight. So people with lower FPS can have an equal amount as fun as everybody else. We like to get everybody driving that we can, and everybody racing. And Saturday, though, Saturday is only limited to 15 because that's when my computer starts to cry. So we'll have splits of up to 15 people on Saturday. And then I will do some stuff with the race manager, maybe add a feature, maybe fix a thing or three, which I've already have some code in the dev area. So look forward to that, and we will be testing that out then on Tuesday. If I don't kill myself on Saturday from streaming too long, Testing Tuesday will be back this coming Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That is also a quote-unquote unlimited night, only limited to 15 people. We will be doing an after hours, so ignore what I'm about to say, but that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you, everybody that raced. Thank you, everybody that's been watching, both on YouTube and Twitch. And thanks for all the subs on YouTube and the follows on Twitch. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already over on YouTube, please do. I just need a few hundred more. And I can get memberships and stuff like that. Yeah, the race manager is hard to run without a stream, and you don't have my Twitch password. You don't have my Twitch password, and you can't get onto the servers. But that is my goal. For those of you who don't know, I am actively right now working on, that is the major feature that I am working on, are all the things that need to be done on the back end of the server to get it so I can get multiple servers up. First, running an early access for some other Discord servers out there that have been following along with the development for a while, and for some YouTubers as well. And then eventually be opening it up for everybody to run on. Everybody will be race on it. It will not be a paid service. It'll be a free service. There will be tiers if you want to be able to do server takeovers and stuff like that. So that will be supported through my Patreon and such. I haven't figured it all out. But racing on all the maps is going to be open to everybody. And more fun things are coming to the race manager. We already have controlling the vehicle in the air, and I'm working on getting boost pads in there and spike strips so we can do some police chase type stuff as a race mode, game mode in the race manager. All sorts of good things coming up. But other than after hours, that'll be it for me. You guys stay random, and I will see you in the next random video.